This is a message from Wilfred Stein. It is very dangerous to blindly trust Kaiser Permanente. I am paying with my health for having trusted them. In 1999, Dr. Robert Wolgott, an ENT at Kaiser Permanente, Redwood City, California, told me that I needed to remove a right parotid gland because he said it is swollen. I asked for a second opinion. Dr. William Kroll, Kaiser's ENT chief at that time, reassured me of Dr. Wolgott's accurate diagnosis. I trusted them. I became very sick after the surgery. For the next 10 months, I was tossed from one doctor to another in Kaiser's care, but these doctors were not able to find out why was I so sick. It has taken me over 6 years of continued investigation and with enormous difficulties getting my medical records from Kaiser and other physicians to finally find out the truth of what really happened to my body during the surgery. Dr. Timothy Wilfred Wild, a Kaiser resident, was a surgeon who removed Mrs. Stein's parotid gland. But that day, Dr. Wild had something else planned for her body besides removing her right parotid gland. Dr. Wild went into Kaiser's surgery room that morning with the intent to commit a crime. And so he did. Without hesitation, he committed a deplorable act of violence against her body. After removing her parotid gland, Dr. Wild ordered the nurses to leave the surgery room. The nurses left her defenseless, sleeping under general anesthetic, leaving her alone with the doctors at their mercy and at their full control of her body and of her life. That day, the only witness to this crime were the doctors in the operating room, Dr. Wild, Dr. Wolgott, and Dr. Bowie. Dr. Wild sacrificed her health using procedures he needed to become board certified. These criminals constricted her of her health. A criminal because he performed surgery on Mrs. Stein's body without medical need, without her knowledge or permission, without the least concern for her life, as she slept under general anesthetic. Shortly after the surgery, he became board certified and was promoted by Kaiser Permanente with the title of Chief Head and Neck Surgeon at Kaiser Permanente Vacaville Medical Offices in Northern California. Today, Dr. Wild is proud to announce he just got his MBA degree. Mrs. Stein believes that Dr. Wild knows deep inside his heart that his privilege to take care of patients may be in jeopardy. But with his MBA certificate at hand, he will continue having a great future with Kaiser Permanente. If Dr. Wild had the courage to physically destroy healthy muscles, nerves, artery, and vein on Mrs. Stein's neck without medical need, just imagine the kind of devastating damage that Dr. Wild would be able to inflict to a great number of Kaiser patients behind his desk by using his pen instead of his scalpel. Nothing Dr. Wild did during the surgery happened by accident. He planned all of this. Dr. Wild started the surgery by applying a deep cervical block anesthetic in order to be able to get the blood vessels later on, knowing that what he was doing was going to invariably cause a phrenic nerve block, and consequently the paralysis of Mrs. Stein's right diaphragmatic muscle and loss of volume to her right lung. Dr. Timothy Wilfred Wild removed her right parotid gland without need, as Mrs. Stein later found out from other medical sources. He then proceeded with a needless radical neck dissection and continued committing his crime. To get her blood vessels, he chose the easy way. He left his field of surgery completely, going to the intended area that had nothing to do with Mrs. Stein's parotid gland. Without hesitation, he did a needless radical neck dissection. He sutured Mrs. Stein's external carotid artery. He clipped and inserted a small PTFE tube inside her internal carotid. This PTFE tube is bent and has caused her to suffer a stroke. Dr. Wild caused a devastating physical disability. She no longer can run or even walk fast, for her lung capacity is very low. Because he did a radical neck dissection, the use of her right arm and shoulder is now limited. She cannot practice sports, she has difficulty swallowing and difficulties breathing. Her heart is getting enlarged, Dr. Timothy Wilfred Wilde is a criminal. And on Mrs. Stein's own words, let anyone who thinks I am wrong to step forward.
My muscles, my blood vessels, my nerves, my health and my life meant nothing in the hands of Dr. Wilde. Any hope I had to go back to work is now defeated. Dr. Timothy Wilfred Wilde made his choice to be exposed to the world the day he decided to intentionally commit this crime against my health. He may choose to use our legal system to prove me otherwise. A chance blocked by corruption and fraud, which denied me